everybody introduce themselves. Melissa, you're going first today, so I'm going to let you introduce yourself last. So Anna, over to you to do your intro.
Hi everyone, I'm Anna Wells, Director of the Whirlwind Collection. Today I'm going to be taking you to the Caribbean, talking about blue waters in Antigua and landings in St. Lucia. And our prize today is £50 or $60.
Super amazing, thank you very much. We also have Diane and Mahia. If you would like to introduce yourselves.
Hi everyone, I'm Diane. I'm the Director of Global Sales here in the Jumeirah London office. Well, I'm not in London today. And here to introduce you today to Mahia, my colleague at Jumeirah Golf of Bahrain.
Hello everyone, my name is Maher from Jumeirah Golf of Bahrain Hotel. I'm the sales manager of this property.
Super, thank you. And Mahia, you've got a £50 voucher to give away to somebody today as well. So thank you. We're looking forward to seeing your hotel in a little while. And welcome back to Melissa. Hello, how are you?
Hi everyone, good morning. My name is Melissa Diaz. I am from the W Punta Cana. And if we're ready to start, I'll just go ahead and share my screen. Yes?
Please.
Perfect.
Yes. Melissa, you'd like to tell them what prize you've got to give away today?
Oh, yes. So we are going to be offering a 2-night stay at the amazing W Punta Cana. So I'm just going to ask you to really pay attention to all that I have to say. Make sure to pay attention to the names of places, outlets, where we're located, and pretty much everything that we have to say because everything is important. Yes? Any questions that you have, you can put it in the chat and we'll get to it at some point. All right? All right, so we're gonna get started. Let me know if you can see my screen.
Oh, good.
Perfect. Well, thank you everyone for joining this meeting. For me today, right now, it's 9 a.m. in the morning. I believe it's afternoon for you. So good afternoon to a lot of you and good morning for those of us that are enjoying the Caribbean weather today. Like I mentioned, I'm representing today the W Punta Cana. This is an amazing property that we're finishing the building of, and we're going to be opening on June 6th. This is going to be the first ever W hotel that will be all inclusive. We're going to be targeting very luxury service and pretty much amazing weather. So this is something that you cannot miss. We are located in Ubero Alto. Ubero Alto is a little bit towards the north of the country, located 45 minutes away from Punta Cana airport. We have amazing Power Golden Sand Beach and amazing sunsets as well. We have one section of the property that's going to be having amazing views towards the mountains. So again, just a place that you have to visit and get to know yourself. One of the things I really want to point out is the architecture that we're going to be having here in Punta Cana. It's going to be very bold, very unscripted. This particular island has always had very amazing weather, a lot of green, a lot of blue water. But Punta Cana and the W really wanted to bring this out. So we're going to be having a lot of natural resources throughout the property. The second that you get to the lobby, you're going to be greeted by natural air, open spaces, and a lot of greenery. I really wanted to point out this mood board that I have here that really showcase what the architectural team has done into every single area of the property. This really showcase what was the design in regards to every areas on the property as restaurants, the bars, lounges, and such. Every single space that you walk into will have an historical, physical, or social context. Every area was designed with a very Dominican culture and a very Dominican idea behind the design. So everything has a story to tell. So as soon as you get to the property, you're going to be not only greeted by the greens, by the seas, but items here and there that really represents Dominican Republic. Something that I'm sure we're going to be very well known for is going to be our mixology and gastronomical concept. We're going to be having 13 exquisite restaurants and bars, each one that has been very delighted and very curated, will have a very great intention in regards to the meals that they're going to be offering. I want to explain a little bit behind each of the offerings that we're going to be having, and starting with Train Market, because we're really trying to step away from the traditional buffet style that you see at every other resort. We're trying to really bring the luxury to every single service that you get on the property, and obviously the food is the most important one. So at the Train Market, we're going to be having very bold flavors with very elevated live cooking stations. So forget about the traditional cold eggs in the morning that have been sitting there for 2 hours. Every single time that you walk in there, you can be certain that you're receiving something that was fresh and made for you at that particular time. This particular location is going to be opening right now for breakfast and for lunch. Moving away from that, we have the living room that you can see onto the right side of that. Living room is going to be a stunning bar that will also have a very Dominican aspect and very Dominican items in regards to the decor that we're going to be having throughout the day. Every single service of drinks that we're going to be offering in the property will be premium alcohol as well. This will be opening from midnight till late in the evening. Sina is going to be a very eclectic experimental restaurant. This particular restaurant will have an offering of Caribbean and Latin American food. A lot of very traditional ingredients are going to find in the cuisine of this particular space. It's very rare to see full Dominican food at one restaurant per se. Moving on to Noodle. Noodle is going to be our Pan Asian specialty restaurant. This will have all of those inspired Asian street cuisines that we all love. I'm really excited for this one. To mention a few specific locations on property that I'm sure are also going to draw a lot of attention, we are going to be having our very own speakeasy. It's called 33 1/3. This is going to be a secret space where music is going to be the protagonist. We're going to be having vinyls that people can use and interact with. We're going to be having an amazing mixologies and very curated vibes, and a very specific entrance that will create a very special experience. Moving along to Satsuma. Satsuma is going to be our Nikkei and Raw bar rooftop. This particular space will have amazing views, not only to the beach, but also to the mountains that we have on this section of Ubero Alto where we're located. We're also going to be having a very creative mixology experience and an amazing Nikkei offering for food. Moving along to the Plaza Bar, this particular space is located in the heart of the property and is going to be towards the center of it. Right outside, very nature-like. You're going to be surrounded by trees, by the skies, by the restaurant, and it's going to be a great place. And I'm sure it's going to be a great gathering spot before or after any restaurant visit that you're going to be having. And we're also going to be having a great Latin mixology experience here. Our tap room is our microbrewery. We're going to be having our own beer emporium. We're going to be having all of those favorites that you see for beers, but we're also going to be having our very own dedicated beer. Sensazioni is going to be a bar, restaurant, and theater. We call this a multifunction space because this is a space we are going to be able to use for many things like different shows throughout the week, also use it as an Italian restaurant, but has a bar and a theater. And it's a place that I'm sure you want to visit at some point during your stay. So moving along to our entertainment during the day, our chill pool is going to be that particular space where you're going to be wanting to hang out, to relax, to spend the day. This is a particular location that will have a swim-up bar, and you're going to be having an amazing landscape, enjoy amazing drinks throughout the day. We're very focused towards wellness on this property, and this is a place that you're going to be able to relax without no interruptions throughout the day. And the chill pool is a very iconic pool for the W Punta Cana, as well as the wet deck. The wet deck is a pool that has 80 meters long, infinity pool. So I'm sure this is a place where a lot of you, myself included, would like to spend the entire day. Here we'll have a programming team that will have a very curated activities throughout the day, amazing drinks, and amazing food. Near the beach, we're going to be having Taman. Taman is going to be having a Mediterranean offering as far as food goes. We're going to be having breakfast a la carte in the morning and then Mediterranean food throughout the entire day. This is also an amazing location to spend the day or to grab a bite to eat. Towards the lobby, we have our coffee table grab and go. This is a specific space that you're going to be able to have from very early in the morning, amazing artisanal coffee. Coffee is very important within the Dominican culture. We make really, really good coffee. If you have the chance to taste it, that's amazing. If you have not, I truly do inspire you to go find yourself a cup of Dominican coffee. You're not going to regret it. So here we're going to be having amazing coffee, as well as pastries to go throughout the day. We can see here a little bit of our pools and cabanas that we're going to be having. These are going to be offered with a specific bottle service, gourmet bites, and some prize moments lead throughout the day by our Doubly Insider team. We're also going to be having 24-hour room service. So if you prefer to stay in bed all morning, part of the day, you can make sure to enjoy that. And we're also going to be having food trucks and pop-ups here and there. The idea is that throughout the seasons, we have different options for food. So if you do get to visit a few times within 1 year, which we hope that you do, you're going to be finding different activities. You're going to be finding different food servers and different things to try out. Let's talk a little bit about our rooms. We have 340 guest room suites and mega suites. The design of each suite has been very think. Every single detail that has been placed in the room was carefully selected. We took a lot of inspiration with the Larry Milestone. So you're going to be seeing a lot of blue here and there that represent this particular stone. Every single room on the property, again, has very curated amenities that we're going to have. You're going to be having Wi-Fi throughout the property, flat screen, safe mini bar that's going to be replenished daily. Every single room will have a balcony or a terrace. And our entry-level room starts at 700 square feet, so you can imagine the size. And something very important to point out about every single room that we will have on property is that every single one will have a king-size bed. It does not matter if you're having a few people staying in the room, the max capacity will be up to 4. If you have guests that are going to be sharing, the rooms will have 2 kings, which is very rare for the destination. Here we have a list of all the different categories that we're going to be having. And as you can see, we will have rooms that will have swim-up pools. We're going to be having private pools, ocean views, terrace, tropical views, and tropical. And let's talk a little bit about the entertainment that we're going to be offering, because similar to what we're trying to do with our food offering is the programming or the entertainment. We're truly trying to step away from the normal things that you will find at all inclusive. So if you have guests that do travel several times a year, I'm sure they've seen the same shows throughout every single resort. So what we're trying to do is to create things that are different, to create or put up shows or music offerings that will really do create a different, that truly will provide at a specific moment and that feels different and elevated. This is a little bit of the entertainment that we're going to be having throughout the days and the week. We're going to be doing a lot of sunrise rituals, a lot of yoga offerings. We have specific locations where we're going to be having amazing views of the sunrise and the sunset. We're going to be encouraging guests to exercise. We're going to be offering a lot of wellness activities, things that really do feel different and will make guests feel good with themselves. A lot of exploring and connecting. We're going to be curating a lot of tours and excursions. So when you do have guests that want to travel outside the property, they will be seeing a different side of Dominican Republic. And as well, we're also going to be doing a lot of after dark activities. Something very important and a very special part of this property is our spa. Our Way Spa is a brand that was created directly for the W and will also have very specific services and massages that you can do throughout the day that I'm sure yourself and your clients can enjoy. We're going to be having 10 cabins with different services, a sauna room that has an Himalayan salt wall. We are going to be having a 1,500 square feet gym with techno gym equipment. We're going to be having steam cabin, the treatment rooms, an amazing hydrotherapy pool, a lap pool, cold plunges, and jacuzzis. This is our motto, and this is something that we're trying to really make guests or our connectors do when they visit the property. We want to really ignite their curiosity. We want them to get to know Dominican Republic and get to really expand their knowledge about what we have to offer and what they see at the destination. And by doing that, we have the outpost. The outpost is going to be a location where we're going to be offering different activities, different tours, very curated, very well selected, only the best of what you can find in the destination. But the idea is for them to fully explore where they are and to fully get to know Dominican Republic. And that's about it. Thank you so much for your loyalty. Thank you so much for your partnership. Any questions that you have, I can answer them in the chat throughout the rest of the session. You can scan this QR code and this will have my information. And yeah, just wait for you to guys visit Punta Cana.
Amazing. Thank you very much, Melissa. Thank you, Melissa.
My pleasure.
I think my internet's going funny. So, Melissa, if you could show. Oh, perfect. No, don't worry. We'll do the question towards the end. Sorry, my internet was playing up there. So thank you very much for that presentation, Melissa. You've got a few comments in the chat. And if anybody has any questions, please pop them into the Q&A for the attention of Melissa. So thank you very much, Melissa. So we're now heading over to the Middle East. Mahir, she's all yours.
Hello, thank you so much. So I would like to share my screen, just a moment. So we would like to first watch the video and then we will pass to the presentation. This is our hotel, Bahrain. Opened 2 years ago, 207 rooms. Great. So now we can continue the presentation.
Mahir, sorry to interrupt you. Anything that you said during the video, we couldn't hear. So if you could just repeat how many rooms and things like that, please.
Oh, you couldn't, yeah, you couldn't hear me. Sorry.
No, with the music, we can't hear you. So sorry to interrupt.
No worries, no worries. So I will repeat it again. Jumeirah, Gulf of Bahrain. So Jumeirah, you already know, and you heard about the Jumeirah. It's a global brand, and we're located in Jumeirah, Gulf of Bahrain, located in the south part of Bahrain. We have 207 rooms, and this property is absolutely new. We just opened 2 years ago. So we have wonderful rooms, suites, 5 pools, 7 restaurants and bars. We have the biggest kids club in the island and the amazing beach. First, I would like to talk regarding the rooms. So the starting category is the deluxe room, which is 44 square meter, and then resort deluxe and the ocean deluxe. So the square meter is same in deluxe room, resort deluxe room, and as well as the ocean deluxe room. The difference between these three is the view. So in the deluxe room, we have partial view. Resort deluxe room is directly looking to the resort area, and the ocean deluxe room, which is located on the 3rd and 4th floor, and there is an amazing view. family room, which is 55 square meter. And you can see from the picture, it's here, the balcony is restricted. This is for the safety of the children. And there is a door where we can close it. So if we will go back, so here, instead of the place, we have a balcony, but here we have a place for the children and also the sofa bed. So we can open the sofa bed and the children can accommodate there. Junior suite and ocean junior suite. Again, the only difference between of them are view. As well as we have resort suite, ocean terrace suite, and Gulf Summer House buildings. So we have main building and we have 3 Gulf Summer House buildings. Some of the agents, they're calling it as a villas, but as you know, the villa can sell all in one. But so in our Gulf Summer House building, we have 11 units, which is 8 of them are Gulf Summer House Arabian room, and 3 of them are suites. The biggest category, I mean, which is 200 square meter, it's our royal suite. We have only 1 royal suite in our property. And here also you can see the Gulf Summer House Arabian family suite, and as well as Gulf Summer House Arabian suite with private pool. It is a wonderful place, especially whenever the guests are reserving the Gulf Summer House Arabian suite with private pool. And there is amazing view, and it's located in the first floor. So about the dining and entertainment. So as I mentioned before, we have 7 bars and restaurants, and the biggest restaurant is called Obab al-Bahr. It means the door of Bahr. We are working with BB, half board, full board, and at the same time with all-inclusive concept. It's really hard to find in Jumeirah properties all-inclusive concept. We are the one who have it. So what is including to the all-inclusive? Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack time, and 12 hours non-stop alcohol. The guests, they can find the breakfast as always open buffet in Obab al-Bahr. Dinner and lunch depends on the occupancy. Sometimes we're providing as an open buffet and sometimes with set-up menu. Zahrat al-Fairuz, which is our Lebanese restaurant. Jumeirah is our Italian restaurant. Also is one of my favorite restaurants, which is located near the seaside. And every Friday, we're arranging the live music in Oslo. But this is seasonal restaurant, by the way. 2550 is our bar. Al Sama is our shisha lounge. By the way, the Al Sama is also the seasonal lounge. Majlis Al Fijiri is our lobby lounge. Well, spa. This is the biggest spa in Ireland. So we have Turkish hammam, we have Turin treatments rooms, and also the spa here in Bahrain, as we're a Muslim country, divided between the men's and ladies part. So the ladies part is different and the men's part is different. The gym is fully equipped with the new technologies, like as we got it from the techno gym. And we have Abra boat, which is this is the canal around of the hotel, and it's absolutely free of charge for our guests. The Kiss Club, which I told you the biggest kids club in Ireland. And this kids club, we have the pool for kids and cinema. Cinema, 36 seats. And this is also absolutely free of charge for our guests. Any guest who wants to enjoy the cinema, so they have to go to reception, take the appointment, and they can use it. At the same time, we have squash, we have tennis court, and different kind of water activities. The water activities are payable, tennis and squash absolutely free. At the same time, we have amazing meeting rooms and the possibility to organize the events. We have different kind of meeting rooms. We have 3 meeting rooms and 1 big ballroom, which we can divide it by 3. We are having the weddings also in our property. We have special island where we are having different kind of events and weddings, and we're one of the popular hotel in Bahrain who is handling the Indian weddings. Yes. So what is nearby? We're so close to Bahrain International Circuit, Aldana Amphitheater, and Exhibition Center. So as you know, every year, the Formula One is coming to Bahrain, and this year it happened during April, and many of the guests, they're preferring Jumeirah Gulf of Bahrain because we're so close to Bahrain International Circuit. Aldana Amphitheater, Bahrain hosting different kind of concerts. Like last year in December, we had the Eminem concert. And this year on May, we had Ed Sheeran. And the new concerts, they're still on the process. And also Jumeirah Gulf of Bahrain, one of the best hotel for the guests who wants to join to concerts, and they're always choosing our hotel to stay. Exhibition center, in Exhibition Center of the Bahrain, having different kind of trade shows, conferences, and also the guests who is attending to the trade shows, they always prefer to stay in Jumeirah Gulf of Bahrain. So this is how our hotels look like. So here is our main building. The number 4 is our Gulf Summer House, and number 3, where is our infinity pool, and this is especially for the adults, so the children are not allowed to go to the number 3 area. It's for adults. We have a huge pool, which is number 6, and number 5, where is located Kids Club. So here's some pictures, and at the end, I would like to invite all of you to Bahrain to see, especially to Jumeirah Gulf of Bahrain, to see this magnificent property. I hope you will enjoy and you will like it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your partnership. If you will have any kind of questions, please feel free.
Super. Thank you very much, Mahir. It looks incredible. There is a couple of questions coming up, so stay tuned. We will answer those towards the end. If anybody else has any further questions for Mahir, please pop them into the Q&A. So now we're heading back to the Caribbean. We've got Anna. Anna, it's all yours.
Thanks, Sarah. Hi, everyone. So I've already introduced myself. I'm sure many of you know who I am. So today I'm going to be talking about two of the properties that I represent. And I'm going to start off by talking about Blue Waters and whisking you off to the beautiful island of Antigua. So Blue Waters is a family-owned, family-run property. We consist of 83 rooms, suites and villas. So we are a boutique property on the island of Antigua and just 15 minutes from Antigua VC Verde Airport. So the Randall family own it. They've had it since 1984. They've taken it from a 30-room property up to 83 rooms, suites and villas that it is today. And one thing you'll notice when you arrive at the property is just the stunning gardens. We're set in 17 acres of absolutely stunning tropical gardens, and they're really, really well kept. The family take great pride in the gardens there. So we do have 7 swimming pools at the property. We have our beach pool, which you can see in the large image here, which is down by the Reef restaurant. And this is perfect for families. That tends to be where they congregate. And we also have the adults only pool with our double day beds. Again, gorgeous ocean views, but really nice and peaceful up there. And then we have Veronica's pool, which is where we have our sunset cocktails and canapes every evening from 5 till 7 p.m, which is part of the all-inclusive program as well for those staying on all-inclusive. We also have a further 4 pools which are exclusive to our Cove Suite guests, and I'll talk a little bit about that in a second. So in terms of accommodation, I'm just going to give you a quick overview. I'm not going to go into loads of detail about accommodation. But on the Blue Water side, we do have our deluxe beachfront rooms and our luxury suites. Most of our inventory is in our deluxe beachfront rooms. A lot of these do interconnect as well, so they're perfect for families looking for separate sleeping space, and we do guarantee that at booking stage if it's available for families travelling with children 12 and under. Just a short stroll from the main resort, we've got the Cove Suites. So we have 24 Cove Suites, and at the top of each Cove Villa building, we have our wonderful 3-bedroom penthouses. So we have a really great range of accommodation suiting from one right the way up to 18 people. So you also benefit from your Cove Villa pools, which are exclusive for those Cove Suite guests as well. And you get your Cove concierge service. So it's a WhatsApp service. You can message what you need as and when you need it. All of the Cove Suites come with a sofa bed in them as well, and they will cater for up to 4 people sharing. We do have a brand new luxury suite. So for those that do know Blue Waters very well, we do have 2 luxury suites already, but we've put a 3rd one in because they're really popular, and we're going to be putting a 4th one in at the end of the year as well. So these ones are 2 bedrooms, and then you've got the plunge pool at the front. Again, gorgeous ocean views, really beautifully decorated and designed as well, and they're right in the heart of the resort. And these will cater for families of up to 5. I know it's difficult to get accommodations that cater for families of 5 there. And then we have our wonderful villa collection. So 3 fabulous villas from our 3 to 6 bedroom Pelican House, which will cater for up to 18 guests in 6 bedrooms. So if you are looking at separate accommodations for them, definitely have a look at the villa, because you get your private pool, your private beach access, your villa manager, and also return transfers and VIP arrival at Antigua Airport as well. Next door to Pelican, we have the 4-bedroom Turtle Cottage. 4 ensuite bedrooms. Again, it's got its own pool, its own beach access. And then the fabulous Rock Cottage, set on its own private headland, just a short stroll from the main resort again, but very private in its own gated community, and it's surrounded by water. It's absolutely breathtaking. It's got its own commercial kitchen, its own jetty down there as well. So in terms of dining at the property, you can go on bed and breakfast or an all-inclusive meal plan. Probably about 70% of our guests come on all-inclusive, just because the nature of Antigua means you do need to get into a car to go to different restaurants across the island. Some absolutely incredible restaurants appearing all over the island. So I would definitely recommend to head out during the day, maybe go for lunch at different spots around the island, and then come back in the evening and experience the Blue Waters dining that we can offer. So it's all a la carte premium dining. The only buffet that we offer is our weekly barbecue and also our breakfast buffet. We have kids menus in all of our restaurants as well, and the Palm is open all day, breakfast, lunch and dinner most days of the week. The Reef restaurant is our casual beachside dining. Think burgers, salads, flatbreads, pizzas, that sort of thing, from 12 till 4 p.m. every day. And then we also sometimes open this up in the evening, where we'll put flaming torches and fairy lights, and it's really beautifully decorated, very romantic spot to watch the sun go down as well. And then we have the Cove restaurant. So this is our gourmet waterfront dining. It's open 3 to 6 evenings per week, depending on the season. You do have to pre-book all of our restaurants, and you can do that up to a month in advance now as well. And all of our restaurants accommodate children as well, and we open from 6 p.m. for that early dining. So in terms of bars and entertainment, during the evening, the resort really does come alive. So Pelican Bar is where it all happens. That's where we have our entertainment most nights of the week. And it's a really sociable, intimate ambience. This is why a lot of our guests love it and they'll come back again and again. We're all about luxury laid-back service. You will see this on TripAdvisor. Our staff are consistently mentioned by name. We do have a fantastic, enthusiastic, energetic team, and nothing's too much trouble for them. So during the school holidays, we are all about families. We might have up to 70 kids in-house at any one time. We have a fabulous kids club run by our British expat Ainsley, and that is for ages 5 to 12. So we're very strict on the age range just because of the types of activities they engage in, from fishing on the cliff top there to cricket on the court and the sports activities they are geared for school-age children. During the evenings, we also offer some activities from 6 till 9 p.m. on some nights of the week during the holidays as well. And then for the little ones, we do have babysitting and nanny services, which you can pre-book or book during your stay there. And then we do seasonal activities. So this is some of the Easter activities we've just had. We did have a lot of children in house at the time, but really we don't have a huge kids club facility, but she'll take the kids out and do various different activities. And you really won't notice that there's lots of kids running around the resort at any one time. Outside of the holidays, we are all about adults. We are 95% adults. So it's just something to bear in mind when you're looking at the property for different markets. And we've got lots of different experiences catered for couples, for adults. We have a fabulous clifftop spa with 4 treatment rooms, including a couples treatment room, and that's British spa brand Ela that we have there. And then we do lots of romantic experiences as well. We do a complimentary honeymoon package, and that will include a sunset champagne experience where we'll whisk you up to the spa terrace with a bottle of champagne and canapes. And we also offer champagne and chocolates on arrival, and that's complimentary for stays of 7 nights or more. We do private dining, picnic for 2 packages, private boat trips. There's lots of different options on offer. And then in terms of activities, we do have a daily activities program from yoga, aqua, hiking. We do mixology. We also have 3 private resort boats. You can hire them out from 2 hours right the way up to a full day tour. And we have non-motorized water sports. That's kayaks, sailing, paddle boards, and we offer tuition there as well. So what's happening this summer? Definitely consider Antigua for your summer holidays. We've got Restaurant Week going on this month. So the Hut is our brand new restaurant on the island of Antigua that's set in Little Jumbie. So that's a new beach club that opened last November. Definitely worth a visit. You can actually take one of Blue Water's boats out and it's just 10 minutes away from the resort. And then in June is Romance Month. We're doing lots of different offers catered for couples. And then July and into August is party time. So that's when we have the summer carnival. It's definitely worth coming during that season as well. I'm just going to show you a short video. I hope that gives you a little bit of a flavour of what we're all about. So just to talk a little bit about Antigua, there's 365 beaches to explore on the island, and there's lots of different adventure activities that have appeared on the island now. You're actually 10 minutes away by boat from the resort. You can go swimming with the pigs. You can go to Stingray City and do swimming with the stingrays. We have the off-road buggying. You can definitely go into Shirley Heights. Every Sunday they have the barbecue in the steel pan down there, and there's also sit wiring. And definitely go over to Barbuda, have lunch at Nobu, and explore those pink sand beaches. So now moving different islands. So we've got the Landing Resort and Spa set on the stunning island of St. Lucia. So where is the resort located? We're just 5 minutes from Rodney Bay. So we're set in the north part of the island, which is where you'll find the best beaches on the island. Think white sand, picture postcard, white sand, turquoise waters. But Rodney Bay is a great place to go and visit with all of its shops, bars and restaurants. And we're very close by. We do offer transportation for guests to get down to Rodney Bay as well. So we're a 5-star property set in the north, and you can see how the resort is laid out. We meander around this marina. So a lot of people think that we are just a marina property. We're not. You can see the stunning beach that we've got there, 800 feet of white sand. We're not a huge property either. We're just a collection of 93 1, 2 and 3 bedroom villa suites. So St. Lucia has been recognised the Caribbean's leading honeymoon destination at the 2024 World Travel Awards. And there's lots of different activities for couples to enjoy. Definitely go down to the Sulphur Springs, go down and make your own chocolate bar at Hotel Chocolat. There's lots to explore and going to the Pitons as well. We're an all villa suite accommodation. So when you're looking at the price point of the property, do bear this in mind, because we lead in from just under 1,000 square foot in our 1-bedroom villa suites. It's incredible value for money. And then you go all the way up to our 3-bedroom grand villa at 2,300 square foot. And they are perfect for families of up to 7. You find very few accommodations in the Caribbean that will cater for families of that size. So definitely have a look at the landings for that. They all come with full kitchens, full living spaces, washer dryers in every single villa suite, and spectacular views. So all of them have got a water view, whether that be marina, ocean, or a beach view. They're very contemporary, and you can see that gorgeous view that you've got there from that open plan living space. And then you have the optional extras. So if you're coming for a special occasion, definitely have a look at a plunge pool. And then you also have the butler service. So there's 19 different room categories, but really the only differences are how many rooms they've got, what view they've got, and whether they've got a plunge pool or butler service. So it's actually quite simple. So in terms of dining, we've actually completely transformed the dining scene at the landings, and we've been getting absolutely amazing reviews so far this year. But Callaloo is our toes in the sand, al fresco dining. It's a Mediterranean Caribbean menu. We transformed this from a cafe style into this chic beachfront restaurant with its own bar there as well. So it's a really beautiful location to watch the sun go down there. We then opened Suru. So last August, Suru opened with its own sushi bar. So it's an Asian fusion restaurant. We've got the outdoor dining there as well. So it's completely transformed this space and the bar area around it as well. And then last but not least, we have the beach club. So set right there by the beach, but we're completely transforming this at the end of the year. And the new beach club will be opening at the end of 2025. And I really think it's going to bring the beach alive. A lot more entertainment going on there, a lot more experiences down on the beach to give it a real heart of the resort. So we are all about children at the landings as well. We have a complimentary kids club for ages 4 to 12, and we do also offer evening activities, but we have so much space to take the kids out across the property. We can take them over to neighbouring Pigeon Island, we can take them fishing, we can go take them for picnics on the beach as well. We then launched our brand new Teens Club in 2023. And I say club, it's actually not really a club. It's just a series of different activities they can get involved in. And it's all about adventure, because we don't want to call it a club as such, because they won't come. But we just want them to actually make friends and really want to come back to the landings. So then we have lots of different water activities. So as I mentioned, we have our own marina, so we can organise boat trips directly from the marina down there. We have motorised and non-motorised water sports, and the motorised water sports are just a nominal fee for those staying on all-inclusive, where you can do water skiing, wake and kneeboarding, and the great big marble ride as well. We do have tuition on offer there too. And then in terms of land activities, we have a huge 7,000 square foot spa with 6 treatment rooms. It overlooks the marina. It's got really gorgeous views from there as well. We have 2 floodlit tennis courts, and we have an on-site tennis pro that can do tennis coaching for you, indoor and outdoor fitness centre. And we've really built the wellness side of the property. So we have a full team now doing lots of different activities from yoga, tai chi, kickboxing, aquasize. very much for listening. You can find my details here, and I obviously will follow up with you all as well. So over to you, Sarah.
Thank you very much, Anna. So yeah, lots of love hearts there for the videos, which is what we love. So have we got any questions? Yes, we have. Melissa, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Super amazing. So Jason has asked, would you be the best contact for group requests?
Yes, absolutely. And I put my email in the question box. So if anyone needs to reach me, I'm gonna type it in again. But you can send me an email and we can take it from there.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Carolyn is also asking you, Melissa, is the resort family oriented?
No, we are fully all adults.
Adult only. Loving it. Perfect. Thank you. Brian's asking, Melissa, do you bring in vinyl DJs from out of the country, or do you use locals only for the 33 1/3?
So we're going to be doing a bit of a mix. Sometimes it will be locals. Sometimes for a season, we could probably do someone from another country, maybe like a partnership. We're still looking into what are going to be the first big names that we're going to brought in, but stay tuned for that.
Super. Thank you very much. Tiffany wants to know, how can she schedule a site visit?
I send my email information directly to her over there. She can send me an email and the dates that she wants to come, and we're going to greet her here.
Perfect. And is the W all inclusive?
It is all inclusive, yes.
That was your
It's going to be the
first
first
comment.
all inclusive within the W brand.
So that can't be a question anymore.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Deborah's asked, Melissa, is the outpost offering available on the property?
Yes, we will have the outpost, and it's going to be a location where we're going to have the adventure center, and it's going to be the main place where you can go get yourself a coffee, a pastry, a wellness treat, but we will have an outpost.
Perfect, thank you. And Mahia, I've seen that you've answered the question from Dean, which is about is the hotel all inclusive? And you've replied back yes.
Yes.
The all inclusive concept is available for all year. So thank you very much for that. Have we got any more questions that I've missed in chat? If I have, don't worry. I will send a copy of the recording out. Everybody will be copied in. If you do have anything else, please reach out to them directly. Don't forget, these hotels are completely trade friendly. They are wanting to work with you. So it's always great to have some hotels on your side. So do definitely send them the bookings their way. So now we get to the part of the day that I love, which is where we test the agents. So we've got some questions for you. As a reminder, everybody on the webinar gets one prize draw point. If you answer with the fastest finger first, the correct answer, you get 10 points. I'll then put you all in a magic spin to win and let you know who the winners are tomorrow. So let's have a look. Melissa, you went first today. So do you want to go first with your question? So if everybody can go to chat and answer in there.
Yes, of course. Let's give them a few seconds to open up the chat if they haven't. And that's not going to be the question. I already saw someone answer 33 1/3. That's not going to be it. But I do hope that you pay attention, because my question for today is, where in Punta Cana is the W Hotel located? I just saw the answer. There we go. Wow, a lot of you pay attention. Very good. Love it. Very well. I believe Tammy was the first one.
Yes, Tammy was the first one, and
Congratulations,
it's always hard
Tammy.
when you pronounce it as well, because you've got you know how to say it properly. We say it in our way, which is not Spanish at all, and for everybody to be able to have understood that and be able to type it is happy days. You've got Spanish speakers here.
Yeah, there you go.
So Tammy, you have your 10 points. Thank you very much, Melissa.
My pleasure.
Mahia, have you thought of a nice question for us?
Of course. I would like to ask, what is the name of the place where the Jumeirah Gulf of Bahrain located? No use ChatGPT, please. Okay, this is the south part, but what is the name of the area where is the Jumeirah Gulf of Bahrain located?
Oh, this is a hard one.
If they will check the map of the Bahrain, they will easily find it.
Okay, any correct ones so far? Oh, what about what Charlene's put?
Great, Tiffany, Zalak, great.
Tiffany, you have your 10 points. Mahia, that was a very hard one.
But they found it.
Yep, exactly. Thank you very much, Mahia. And then Anna, have you got an easy one or a hard one?
I don't know. So what's the name of the new room category at Blue Waters? Oh. Yeah, there we go. One person got it.
Just one person?
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, two people.
So Brian
Luxury
is
suite.
Perfect, Brian. You have your 10 points. So a big thank you, everybody. Okay, so it is nearly the weekend. Thank you massively to Anna, Melissa, Mahia, and Diane for popping along today and sharing their beautiful hotels. Any further questions you have got for them, don't worry. I will send a copy of the recording tomorrow. And thank you, everybody, for attending. If you are watching later on as well, don't worry. All the contact details were on the presentations. So thank you, everybody. Have a good one, and we will see you all next week. Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Bye-bye.
Have a great weekend.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.